What's good? It's your boy, JayThat'sMe. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. We have the unpleasant misfortune of reviewing this garbage known as AEW Dynamite from December the 13th, 2023. This show absolutely sucked. It sucked. It sucked. It was a waste. A literal waste of 2 hours. Tony Khan should be ashamed of himself. Nobody cares about this damn stupid, nonsensical waste of time Continental Classic tournament. No one cares about it. We got 4 matches on this show. 4 matches. 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 4. Are you kidding me? Are you really fucking kidding me? And they didn't progress any of the storylines until towards the end. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And they wonder why they're in the state that they're in right now. They have no one to blame but themselves. This is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. This is piss poor. This sucks. And I guarantee you the ratings are going to be extremely low for this. I guarantee you it's going to be low. I'm saying between either like 750 to maybe, if they're fortunate, maybe 800,000 even. But I'm going to say 750. Just to be courteous. To give them the benefit of the doubt. This makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense. This was the worst Winter is Coming. This has been the worst. What a waste of time. Let's just go ahead and get into AEW Dynamite. Winter is Coming. So, Samoa Joe comes out. He gets on the mic. He said that he's looking for answers on the attack of MJF last week. He insinuates that it was Hangman Page who was behind the attack. So, this immediately brings out Hangman Page. Hangman Page starts making threats until Roderick Strong shows up and interrupts. He points out that no one has seen MJF get attacked by the Devil's Henchmen. So Page gets irritated and shoves him down. And then this sets up for the first match of the night, that being Hangman Adam Page versus Roderick Strong. Hangman Page wins via the Deadeye. Who gives a shit? This was a waste of time because the storyline wasn't furthered any further at all. It was completely just a waste of time. We didn't see Samoa Joe for the rest of the night. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Moving on. So, this leads us into the Continental Classic Blue League. Andrade El Idolo. Sí, señor. Muchas gracias. Versus Brody King. So CJ Perry, the wife of Miro, is at ringside with Andrade. Andrade gets the win via the Hammerlock DDT. Thankfully, this went about, I want to say, 12 minutes. Because they have a 20-minute time limit. So they went 12 minutes, which was fine. I don't know what to say. I mean, cool. Andrade has 9 points. Cool. But, again, it's a waste of time. Who cares? We all know that either Swerve or Jon Moxley is going to win this thing. One of them. One of those two are going to win. But like I said, who gives a shit? So, moving on. So, Renee Paquette is backstage with the Von Erichs. So they don't even get to talk for like 30 seconds. I mean, no, like 10 seconds. Then in comes Danhausen, Orange Cassidy, and Best Friends. So Orange Cassidy asked the Von Erichs to be his partners for a 6-man tag on Rampage. And then they accept, and then they do this all hands on deck thing. And I'm just like, what in the fuck is this shit? This is absolutely pathetic. I hope to the creator above that the Von Erichs did not sign to AEW. I hope they didn't. I hope they did not. I hope this is just a one-off. I hope that this is just giving them like a trial run to see if they'll fit. Like, AEW needs new tag teams, but if they're going to immediately get them and put them on Rampage, then they're immediately doing them a disservice. I don't care who you are. Moving on. So, Kenny Omega, he comes out along with Chris Jericho. So, basically, it's just a bunch of trash talk with Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and W. Morrissey and Ricky Starks. So, Starks is trying to drive a wedge between the Golden Jets. Kenny, he references the firm as a rebuttal and requests to cash in their tag title shot at World's End. So Starks is okay with that, and Chris Jericho tries to workshop some team names for the champs. He says like Rick and Dick. He says a few other ones. I don't really care. So then Chris Jericho mentions Enzo Amore for a pretty decent little reaction. And it was just a waste of time. So it's official. It's going to be Ricky Starks and W. Morrissey, a.k.a. Big Bill, versus the Golden Jets at World's End. Okay, cool. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Next. Oh, my God. Riho versus Ruby Soho. The only good thing about this match was Tony Storm was on commentary. And every time Tony Storm was on commentary and said something, it would go black and white. The screen would. So that was kind of cool. That was the only exciting thing that happened in this match. So Riho wins via the basement knee. Oh my God, what the hell? Next, the Continental Classic Gold League, Roosh versus Jay Lethal. Roosh gets the win in quick fashion. I think he wins via the rear naked choke that Moxley put on him last week, so that was great. But again, Rush is 6 in this thing. He's got 6 wins. He's got 6 points so far. Jay Lethal, just like Mark Briscoe, has been brought into job, and it's just like, it's not good. You could have done a number of people in this thing. You could have brought in Wheeler Yuta. You could have brought in tons of other people. Wheeler Yuta, maybe Orange Cassidy. There's guys that you can bring in that can take losses, but Jay Lethal, man, I feel bad for him, man. I really, really do feel bad for him. I hope he didn't sign a long contract with AEW. If he didn't, if I was him, I'd go back to TNA in 2024. I really would. If not 2024, at least 2025. But, man, I feel bad for Jay Lethal. I really do. And Jay Lethal is pretty solid. He's decent. But he's just been low mid-card for the last, I want to say, for basically about a year. Because he's signed with AEW. I want to say it was either late 2021 going into last year. I don't know. I have to look into that one. Next, Continental Classic Gold League. Jay Lethal. My bad. Jay White versus Mark Briscoe. Jay White gets the win via the Blade Runner. So, like I said previously, Mark Briscoe was brought in just to do the J.O.B. Same thing with Jay Lethal. You could have easily switched those guys out with guys that could be in that position. Guys like Orange Cassidy, or maybe Preston Vance, or, whoever else is left. I don't know, man. I don't know. We got a little vignette from Wardlow. He said that he's going to be like Michael the Archangel, and he's going to defeat the Devil. He said that MJF's time is up at World's End. So they're kind of giving it away a little bit. It seems like Wardlow very well could be the Devil. If not, he could damn sure be one of the henchmen or heavies of the Devil, if we're being honest. But we have got to get an entire reveal of the Devil and his henchmen at World's End. It's got to happen. We can't go any further. And like I've said before, like I said last week in my review, MJF, he's okay, but he has to lose the title at World's End. He's injured. He's legit injured, just like Adam Cole. They're injured. And with both MJF and Adam Cole being legitimately injured, they have got to put the belt on Samoa Joe. They'd be a fool not to. At least, even if it's just for 3 months or 4 months until MJF completely is healed from his injury and can go, then I'm fine with that. For me, I'm fine with that because it makes the most sense. It just does. I understand that people are like, oh, MJF had a long title run. Yeah, but he's not done nothing with the belt. He's done nothing with it. Nothing. Kenny Omega has been a better champion than MJF. That's just the fact. Just a fact. I don't care who you are. It's a fact. Then the main event, Continental Classic, Gold League, match 4. Swerve Strickland versus Jon Moxley. Very good little TV match. In the end, Moxley gets the win via a roll-up. He grabs the tights for the win. So, I feel bad for Swerve, but it is what it is. Moxley now has 12 points. I'm pretty sure Swerve will get his lick back next week. I forgot who he's going to face, but it's not really that important. But again, I think the finals are going to come down to either Jon Moxley and Swerve again, or maybe it's going to be Swerve and Moxley in the finals. I guarantee you. I don't know. Maybe Jay White. I don't know, man. Swerve and Moxley are going to be in the finals. I guarantee you that. I don't see Jay White winning this thing. I don't see Rush winning or Andrade. I don't see any of those guys winning. I just don't. I really don't. So, after Moxley celebrates and stuff, we immediately go to the parking lot. And the Devil and company, they attack Hangman Page in the parking garage. So the Devil shows up. The Goons choke slam Hangman Page on the windshield. And then we fade to black. That was it. Because the Devil gets out of the car for a split second, stares everything down for a second, and then they choke slam Hangman. And that's how we go off the air. And they could have done more. They could have done more. They should have built this up throughout the night and given us a concrete story, but they didn't. They gave us just senseless matches because Tony Khan's a damn mark. He didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to even run a wrestling promotion. And if Tony Khan is not removed, he's going to be the death of AEW. I don't care who you are. It's just a fact. It shows. The man doesn't know what he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing. And this was a waste of 2 hours. It was an absolute waste of 2 hours. A legit waste of 2 hours. You missed nothing. If you didn't watch this show, you missed nothing. Zilch. Nada. Nothing. I don't know. But like I said before, we've got to get the reveal of the Devil and crew at World's End. So that way this can be put to rest. I think it's going to be Jack Perry, who is the Devil. Because remember, let's not forget, the Devil's going to be getting a world title shot. So it would make sense for it to be Jack Perry. Or the Devil could be Wardlow. That would make sense too. Because remember, he did have hat hair a week ago. Or was it 2 weeks ago he had hat hair? But the reveal has got to happen for the Devil and his henchmen at World's End. It needs to happen. It needs to. They need to build some more matches for the card. I think we only have four matches announced so far. Samoa Joe and MJF for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Ricky Starks and W. Morrissey versus the Golden Jets. That's 2. We have the Continental Classic Finals. That's 3. I know there's like one more match that we've got. I just can't think of it on the top of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it right at this moment. It escapes me. But for right now, we got like 3 matches official, and they have been announced. Sting and Darby taking on whoever they're going to take on for his last match, and that's it. So yeah, we do have like 4 matches basically announced. So I don't know, man, but this show was awful. It was a waste of time. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.